said, "The WNBA is not feeling unrivaled at all. And listen, I've been calling this from day one. There is no way the WNBA and Unrivaled both thrive peacefully. If Unrivaled keeps winning, best believe the WNBA is going to try to shut that down real quick." And for their cord, this ain't shade at Infisa Collier or Breanna Stewart. It's just reality of how leagues protect their turf. I've been saying this for months. There's going to come a day where the WNBA either tries to buy Unrivaled, force some kind of partnership, or flat out ban players from competing in it by locking it into contracts. Gabby Williams hit on something huge here, because players skipped going overseas and instead played an unrivaled Deeringth offseason and actually got paid well for it. They showed up to WNBA training camps earlier and fresher. That's who become. Playing overseas often means staying until foreign playoffs making players late to their own league start. Gabby basically said it herself. Unrivaled saved the WNBA season by keeping more players at home and Redito hoop on time. But here's where it got spicy. There's a serious conflict of interest at play with Infisa Collier and Breanna Stewart leading the WNBPI while also being the public face of Unrivaled. That's like running the Players Union and the rival business app. Same time, wild and think about this, if the WNBA locks out or player strike, Unrivaled instantly becomes the winner, scooping up talent and fan attention while the main league stalls. We already saw a taste of this power move when Nafisa walked into the WNBA ALL Star Draft, rocking an Unrivaled shirt loud and proud. That wasn't true. She knew exactly what she was doing and said the name Unrivaled over and over again, like she was planting a flag in enemy territory. This isn't just a side hustle anymore. It's shaping up to be a straight-up battleground. To me, that all-star moment. Scream of defiance like Infisa Collier wastered up, telling the WNBA, "Look at what we're building over here." Every player she drafted, yep, they played an Unrivaled, and yep, they're coming back for more. And if there's a player strikey or full-on lockout, guess where they'll head it? Unrivaled, where they actually get paid. And here's the kicker. During this Unrivaled offseason they've been stacking sponsors like crazy. This isn't just some side project anymore. It's starting to look like the blueprint for something massive. Honestly, we're witnessing gunge territory in sports business. In 30 years, people are going to write books about this. Maybe even full Netflix docs, breaking it all down. Think about it. Even when the NBA had lockouts, there was never another player on pro league standing by to scoop up talent. Sure, guys ran pickup games at LA gyms, but nothing even close to what Unrivaled is doing. And right now, Infisa Collier and Breanna Stewart are holding the cards. They've got the leverage, and the WNBA knows it. Gabby Williams nailed it. If the WNBA tries to ostrich this season and box out youth opportunities without paying players more, some will straight up pack their bags and go play in Europe instead. That's how serious this power shift is. This isn't just a competition. It's shaping up to be an all-out battle for control of women's basketball. Some players are flat out saying they drain their ball out in off-season leagues like Unrivaled or Athletes Unlimited than deal with the grind of an extended WNBA schedule. And honestly, you'll blame them. Meanwhile, the WNBA just dropped a bombshell. Expansion is coming fast. New teams in Portland, Toronto, Cleveland, and Detroit, all within the next 4 years. But here's the drama. Players themselves are scratching their heads, asking, why are we expanding hen? We don't even have full rosters. Now, some teams are scrambling so badly, they're stacking up hardship contracts just to survive. Players are saying, yo, how about you expand our rosters first before adding 4 whole franchises? Don't get it twisted. This growth is exciting. And yeah, the WNBA is booming like never before. The Golden State Valkyrie hype is real. And if these new franchises catch fire the same way, the league could explode into a whole new era. But players have a legit point. The league office and players still feel miles apart. From the players' perspective, it's like you're making our season longer, adding more teams, and still not paying us more. Why wouldn't play an Unrivaled make easy money, stay in one city, and keep control of 4 schedules? This isn't just about money, it's about power, respect, and how the future of women's basketball is going to look. And right now, it's players versus league, and neither side is backing down. So, here we are, the WNBA at its highest point in decades, yet one step away from chaos. Players want real pay, better treatment, and freedom to control their careers. The league focused on expansion, longer seasons, and protecting its turf. And sitting in the middle of all this is Unrivaled, the players' own league that's quickly becoming a serious threat and maybe their safety net if a lock hits, if the CBA talks keep tanking and a strike happens. Unrivaled could stealth spotlight, sponsors, and talent overnight, turning this into one of the biggest power shifts in women's sports history. But here's the question that no one can answer yet. Will the WNBA adapt and finally give players what they deserve? Or are we about to watch the league implode while its stars build their own empire elsewhere? Either way, the future of women's is about to get very real. And when the dust settles, the entire sports world might look at 2026 as the year everything changed. Here's the wild part. Ratings didn't even matter for Unrivaled. Their viewership wasn't touching WNBA numbers, but the players still got paid. And they are looking at that like, why can't we have that security here? That's why whispers of a lockout and player strike feels so real right now. And honestly, I'm worried if the league and players don't get on the same page fast, the momentum we've been hyped about for 2 straight seasons could crash overnight. A cancelled 2026 season, that could be devastating for the WNBA Centira future. This is bigger than just own CBA. It's about whether this league arose into the powerhouse. It supersedo B or collapses while players build their own empire elsewhere. But hey, what do you think? Should players take a stand and go all-in with Unrivaled? Or should the WNBA finale of them what they're asking for before it's too late? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, share this video with your friends, and we'll see you on the next.